All right, Spencer Raxter asked the hard question, and I can't believe no one's asked it. Right now, today, Terry, who do you have more faith in? Colt Keith or Spencer Torkelson?
I don't think that's a hard choice.
I'll tell you what, Spencer Torkelson.
Wow.
I've seen him hit 30-something home runs. I've seen him do something. I'm not pushing him out there like, hey, you really gonna do this? I'm a little hesitant. I'm gonna go Torque, barely.
And T-Foss, that's where I am. I am with it too because I've seen it before. I've seen it. I've seen him do it. Just 9 months ago, he was wrapping up a 30 home run. That's all I got. I got nothing more in depth for you. I got nothing more in depth for you. Colt Keith, there's like signs, but we've seen this shit before. You know what I'm saying? Woodward Sports chat thread. This is a pretty good one. Let's go Red Wing Sparty. Terry, do you think El Mago's statue that they put of him in left field will be of him tagging somebody out?
Hell yeah.
Has to be, right?
But it's got to have a quick lever on it because he has the quick tag.
That's right.
The best quick tag in baseball. So they'll put a little spring action on there, and when you go by, he'll go, boop. He hit the customers.
Let's go Red Wing Sparty says, I've seen it. And that's where I am. And KG, I'm not dying on the hill. I'm not betting my children on it.
I can't be mad at anybody that says that because we have seen them do it. But the more this goes on, I'm starting to think that maybe that 30 home run season might have been some fool's gold, man. Because I feel like the league, they just have, they know his strengths and his weaknesses now. And the fact that he can't time up a simple fastball, like we've seen him get struck out looking so much this year, and it's not good. Of course, he's killing it in AAA. We expected that. But when he comes back up to the MLB level, if he doesn't save his season or, at least put the ball in play, like I don't know if he's a long-term plan. They're 3 years in with him. This is his second send down. Like I don't know. I can't blame you for that line of thinking.
Hey, bro, here's the sad thing. The four pitching coaches the four batting coaches looked at him and said, ain't nothing we can do with him. Send his ass to Toledo.
Yeah. My understanding
so now if he goes down there and figures it out, why you got four batting coaches up here?
I heard that too, like that was partially his doing. He's like, my swing is my swing, and I'm not going to mess with it. Yeah. But maybe he's had a change of heart. I don't know. Spenny, what's your answer to your question? I'm curious to get that.
I don't know. It's tough. I like to think about it how you guys did. Like you've seen it from Torque before, so I'm going to say Torque. But Colt Keith looks like a better ball player.
Yeah.
Like when I test, he looks like a better ball player, and he is statistically the most unlucky player in the MLB right now. His projected slugging percentage compared to his actual slugging percentage is the biggest gap in the MLB. So he's hitting the ball hard. He's just hitting it right at people.
You want to know who the most unlucky person in the MLB is? Us. We're the most unlucky people.
That's fair.
In the MLB. Because we got to deal with this.
Hey, Honeybun, you know what we heard all the time before this year? Spencer Torkelson, man, he's hitting the ball like a
hard contact.
All that hard contact. He's just hitting it at people. Now that's regressed to soft contact.
Yeah,
not hitting it at anybody.
Weak pop-ups in the infield. Yeah. It was tough to watch.
And he's your 1-1 though. Like he was 1-1. So at this point, he's not going to be that star. It doesn't look like. He might be a fine hitter one day, but I'm just not seeing it with the Tigers. I'm not.
Yeah, I just don't. And again, it's time to have the hard conversation. How many good players are on this team?
Not a lot right now.
For real. Yeah. Like in 5 years, how many of these guys are still going to be with this team?
We're still banking a lot on potential right now. And you
haven't gotten it, and it's not, the returns have not been encouraging.
Yeah, we've had flashes from certain players, but overall, yes, we don't have that much talent.
Terry, can I ask a question for the people?
Go ahead, I want to hear it.
And I want to hear your take on it, and I want to hear KG's take on it. Will you listen now, KG? When we do these shows on opening day, will you listen? When people are telling me how we're going to hit a 4-leg rookie parlay, and I'm like, man, you guys sound like you got $5 left in your account right now, and you're trying to win it all back. It doesn't happen. It doesn't happen.
But you can't tell me you thought that was the most outlandish thing in the world for them to maybe improve this year based on how they finished last season.
Because KG, the math of the matter is, one of them, even with Torque and Riley Green, it was still a 50-50 shot. One of them's not going to work out. Still.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
I get you.
That's real. And those were the two biggest blue chips we had. Now, Riley's kind of taken a step forward, I think. It looks like it, just in terms of OPS and the measurables and things like that, Terry.
After a 30 home run season, you didn't expect to see him back in AAA. Like, come on
KG, you thought that parlayed with Colt Keith, parlayed with this third base situation that they have going. You thought they were all going to work, man, and they just were never all going to work. They weren't.
Yeah, but you know what? If you had listened to the Tigers, if you had listened to AJ Hinch in spring training, they told you, or he told you, they're not going to hit the baseball. So why do you think the man's going to come up and lie to you in spring training when he knows he's got a good hitting team, but he knows he doesn't? He's not going to say they stink as hitters, even though he's thinking they're really good. He's telling us the truth.
This is an interesting take. Matthew Kruger. We just scored 20-some runs in 3 games. You guys act like we're blowing it. Have some faith, God. Neil. Let me check the notes here. Last 3 games, a 4-0 loss, a 13-5 win when their pitcher got scratched, and a 4-1 loss. So I add that up. That's 14 in 3 games.
Yeah.
Like, Matt, let's deal in reality.
It's not true.
You want to have the discussion, I'll have the discussion. But I need you to work in the real world, okay? Not the fantasy land you live in.
You know what these idiots out here, they always tell you what the Tigers have done in 2 or 3 games. In 3 games, they've scored 40 runs. Nobody can tell me over a stretch of 35 or 40 games what positive things they've done. They can break it down to 3 games, but the last time I checked, you have to win consistently, you have to hit consistently, you have to pitch consistently to be in the race. I don't care what they did over 3 games.
They've lost 3 series in a row, too, by the way, and they're going to Atlanta.
Yeah.
Where the players play.
Not trending the right
Yay!
way. But we all knew that this wasn't sustainable. Just winning games in the 8th inning and shit like that is not sustainable. It's not.
Just like having a third base Frankenstein.
Yes.
Is that sustainable?
I mean, it's better than what they had prior, so it is what it is, man. That Gio wasn't going to be a long-term solution.
No. You wanted a statue of Gio Urshela built at Comerica Park.
Don't do that, Neil.
Don't let him do this, Spenny.
Don't do that,
1-year deal.
I never said he was going to be a savior. I said he was going to be good.
He wants
for this
his
year.
number retired. He wants a statue. He wants a Gio Urshela day. He wants the mayor to be there to cut the ribbon for Gio Day.
Good job. Good job, Neil.
Here's what I will say.
Spin master Neil.
Gio is a fine ball player.
He is.
He's hitting the ball pretty well.
Is that okay?
Absolutely.
All right.
Are you going to bring the family out for Gio's retirement, number retirement ceremony?
Absolutely.
Why not?
Unless I see you there first.
No, I won't be there.
Oh,
I'm
okay.
busy that day.
You know what they're going to do? Now, they're not going to put his statue up at Comerica Park. Now, they're going to put it up at the train station so everybody can see it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Dante 151. The Atlanta Braves are weird. Supremacy. Stop hating. We're on pace for 95 wins. All we got to do, Spenny, is win 7 out of the next 10.
Yep.
66%.
All we got play 70% baseball and we'll catch the Guardians.
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah. It works.
Hey, maybe we have a chance. Atlanta just lost a series to the Nats 2 series ago. So
Yeah, they are taking on some water.
So did we. Oh.
No, I know.
All right.
That's the other thing too.
Yeah.
Like that's what I'm tired of having that discussion too. Well, we're in the wild card. We're 5.5 back.
Yeah, it's getting worse.
Damn, we were 2 back last week.
Yeah, but a couple weeks ago,
worse.
in the wild card, only 3.5 back.
Yeah.
Now it's 5.5 back, and then it's going to be 7.5 back, and they're only 9.5 back from the wild card. So they're going slowly down.
Keep falling down the rope.
Mm-hmm.
It's time to move Flaherty.
Yep.
Yeah.
And look, like, if we're gonna do it, and we're not, if we know that we're not gonna be there, then that is the front office's job to say, all right, the ship has sailed.
Mm-hmm.
It's time to get what we can get and move it on.
You have
and keep
to do it.
You have to. You have to.
All right, before we go to break, Crazy Clown in the Woodward Sports chat says, MSU fans watches and roots for Michigan State no matter how bad their record is, laughing face eye roll. Yeah, it's
Oh,
called
you know
not
what? I
being
got a Michigan
bandwagon.
State question
I know that's
for
hard
you.
for you to understand, but when you have a team that you like and that you love, you root for them even if they're bad. It's called not being a bandwagon fan. It's weird, a weird concept for you. I understand.
Right.
What are you talking about?
Yeah, so you over here hating on me, but you in the same breath saying, "Oh, Spencer Torkelson hit 30 home runs." Oh, I've seen it before.
You know what?
But you hate on me for thinking that they would take.
No,
a
the question was
step
Colt
up.
Keith or Spencer Torkelson.
I get it, but I'm just saying you can't in the same breath say that I'm crazy for thinking they would take a step up when you champion Spencer Torkelson for the 30 home run season. That's all I'm saying.
What?
You know what? I got a
whatever.
question for the Sparty Party people in here.
Okay.
I'm the only one.
Yeah, literally.
No, you're not.
I get told I'm a Sparty fan all the time.
No, it's just if you don't suck
You ain't a
with the teat
Michigan
of
fan.
Michigan, then you're a
Sparty
fan.
Sparty. What do you got, T-Floss?
All right. I was reading my little my football magazines, and they slotted Michigan State in the Quick Lanes Bowl. Today, as we stand here, would you
it's
take
no longer
that?
the Quick Lane Bowl. Right,
They
as
keep
of right
changing-
now, it's the Detroit Bowl until they get a sponsor. The sponsorship ran
How
out.
do they keep changing the name of that damn bowl?
Spenny Bowl.
Right?
I got
Most
$5.
people still think it's
Jimmy
the Motor
Kimmel
City
got one.
Bowl.
Why can't Spenny get one?
All right.
All right, Motor City Bowl.
Would you take it right here, right now, the Detroit Bowl, whatever the hell it is?
Yeah, I would.
Yeah.
That'd be an improvement from last year.
That's the bowl that.
Got 7 wins, probably is what it would take. So yeah.
No, you can probably get in with 5 wins.
I would not take it if we got 5 wins. No, I would not.
But your
want
APR is high, so
Yeah.
they'll take you.
Yeah.
Love it.
And
All
you
right.
take on Toledo.
I'd do it. Yeah.
Woo.